And good morning, people. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Kanashiro's heart has been changed. We are in the clear. But we can't exactly celebrate just yet. Nope, we've got exams next week. Life of a student never ends. But that's next week. At least for tonight. Let's watch DVD. We've got this Running Dead DVD to build guts, so we might as well watch it. And this will give me the last points of guts I need for level 4.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
For real?
Not a single cat. Definitely not your type of movie then, Morgana. So, 5 points of guts. For level 4, Dauntless, which means I can now talk to the airsoft shop owner, Iway, and start up his confidant.
All right.
Well then.
What is our goal? That's actually a very good question. Sure, we're there to change the hearts of the bad guys, but is that all there is? I guess that's a question for Ryuji.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
And good question, actually. I suppose we should really just let people talk. It's not any of our business. People believe what they want to believe.
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
He's very open around us, isn't he?
I see.
We're working on it. Maybe someday soon we'll be able to show our face. I doubt it.
Okay, let's get started.
Maruki, are you the person with our question today? We are coming up to exams, so expect questions both Monday and Tuesday this week. The difference between short-term and long-term memory. Short-term is more temporary. Long-term memories stick with you. Working with a hard limit, you can retain 6, maybe 7 pieces of information with short-term memory. But the long-term memory capacity of someone is huge. As someone who's got a fairly good long-term memory in being able to recall things, I'm going to have to agree. My short-term memory isn't exactly great. My long-term memory for the recall is actually very good.
How about you?
So basically, we're just being able to understand what he just said. It's all based on short-term, long-term memory. Do you remember what he just said a few moments ago? How long do you retain long-term memories? Memories that last a long time. How long? Infinite. Well, that was how many. How long you retain them? Forever.
This is it. That's right. No way.
Nice going.
So a couple more points in knowledge. Excellent. The next part, however, in the afternoon, yep, you can probably guess what's going to happen. But Ryuji's got something on his mind first. Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, Marine Day on the 18th. Seems like a good time to celebrate. But you really should get back to studying.
Hey, are you listening?
I have dodged this on the last three times I've done this. So obviously this one is going to be the time I fail. Oh wow, I actually dodged again. I guess that proficiency is paying off. I'm still not level 4, which is why I wasn't too sure if I was going to actually dodge or not. I think level 4 for the next couple of months is going to be necessary, with level 5 in October, November, December time. So I think we're at the limit of what level 3 proficiency can do.
Hey!
I'll definitely take the extra charm though.
Hey!
Hello there, Makoto. Well, it is after school.
That reminds me.
I'm actually surprised that you're leaving school so early. Yes, we've spent a bit of time with Maruki actually. Maybe you should. But what about your studying?
Excuse me.
Yeah, well, we'll be fine. We've got plenty of knowledge. The answers are ready for me to put in. We should be fine.
All right then. Senpai,
Ah, Kazumi as well.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
Well, she's a friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Nice work. Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
I can't help but notice that your drink's just as hot, Akechi.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Feel a little lied to, don't I?
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
She's not wrong. Not in the slightest.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yep, we'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Wait, how did you know about that? You wasn't even in the cafe last night. You got called out. Yeah, I suppose you know every nook and cranny in this place. So, yeah. Hifumi is available for this evening. We're not going to be doing that. Arn is actually calling us out to study with her tonight. But we're not actually going to do that. I don't really need the knowledge, and I've already got enough points to raise her as a confidant. So, not really necessary. Still need to spend some time with Sojiro. Oya and Mishima are available. However, we're going to spend some time with Aiwei, because we do want to open him up as a confidant. So let's head over to the airsoft shop. Not going to speak to him right away though, because I actually want an item from this particular vending machine. This is a random chance vending machine. I'm looking for one specific item. That's not it. I'm looking for the MRE ration. So this might take a bit. I'm going to give it 5 times, and I'm going to save, and then just keep going until I find it. So give me a moment. There it is. Took me a couple of reloads, and this is the 3rd attempt on that reload. Only need the one. not really that great. Restores 30% HP, lowers attack, raises evasion and accuracy. Meh. But we actually want it for something, and we're going to go and get that now. We're going off to Kichijoji, to the alleyway, because the person here, this trader, actually wants this. Well, he wants this item later. Let's actually get the correct one, shall we? At the moment, he wants Soothing Soiba. Oops. We'll be wanting that MRE ration later.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What would you like? What do you want to do?
Right, now that we've got the correct item, let's go back to Kichijoji. Silly me. Basically wasting money there. We do want to pass this item. We will want the MRE ration later, as I said. But for now, the Soothing Soiba, we're going to trade for the Kodai sword. New weapon for Yusuke. So we don't need to really buy him anything. And I do plan on actually using him in the next palace. Now that that's done, let's actually do what I plan to do, and that's go to the airsoft shop and talk to Iway. I want to talk to you about the bag. We've got enough guts now. Let's do this. Custom gun that he modified to make it look as real as possible. Yeah, it worked. I had a customer who was interested in it. That's fine, but we want to see more.
Hey. Who the hell are you?
Just a gun enthusiast.
At your age? Well, I guess you got the heart of an enthusiast. You're a strange one, kid. Wait a sec. Yeah, this could work. Hey, I can grant that wish of yours, but you better have the money. These things are worth hundreds of thousands of yen per unit. Sometimes they even reach the millions, depending on how I feel.
That's a lot of money. I'm not sure I follow how, but that's a lot of money.
Look, I ain't a bad dude. I've been known to compromise from time to time. For example, you help me out with my business, smuggling goods, destroying evidence, and as a reward, I'll introduce you to the special menu, with good prices for a punk like you. What do you say? Not bad, huh?
Okay, so what's the goal?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Gotta fight evil with evil. I need a pawn of my own. Don't talk to no one about this. Got it? Just follow my orders.
Yeah, it's not much of a deal,
What's it gonna be? You gonna take my deal or not?
but a deal's a deal. We'll see what we can do.
That's fine. Okay, I'll work on that special menu for you. You should be grateful.
It seems you had model guns in your possession as well. Their detail goes beyond a simple hobby. I'm sure some people believed those guns were real. You'll tell me how you procured them, won't you? Spill it.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hanged Man persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
So the Hanged Man, rank 1. The Weapons Dealer, Iway, from the Airsoft Shop. Starter customization is our ability. We can now install upgrades to our guns. They're not much. We've only got a couple of options at the start, which is accuracy or power. But as the rank goes up, the options improve.
All right.
Oh yeah, when I don't got any business going on, I'll have you do some miscellaneous chores. Clean, run errands. There's plenty for you to do around here. Must be pretty exciting for an enthusiast like you, huh?
Can definitely see where the guts came in.
Hey,
You don't want to mess with this person. So, what's the first job?
later.
We'll get into the first job soon. Well, eventually. We've got other people we want to focus on right at this moment in time, though. Summer festival's coming up, though. However, you know what we've got first.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I wouldn't be surprised if the majority of our fan base is school kids.
Quiet down.
Maybe not from Shujin, but across the area. Adults might be a little bit more wary. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. So let's have a look at the picture. Of course, we're getting singled out. This is Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
Did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery.
This is it.
and missed that. Should really take the auto off, but Ishigawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. Very popular, some called him the gentleman thief. Have been documented in many forms of the media, like about kabuki and novels.
Nice going.
So, another couple points of knowledge. However, it's not exactly clear if he was a gentleman thief. There's a number of things to his name that don't exactly match that description. I wonder what Yusuke has to say about it.
Yep.
And yeah, exams tomorrow.
It's open.
Ah, Maruki. And Makoto.
Welcome.
Excuse me.
It was nothing.
So, what's going to be on your mind, Makoto?
No.
Good. Yes.
Wait, we've basically got a couple of councils going head to head here.
I see.
No.
So this is what's on her mind, that she's sort of not been able to rely on people.
Yes.
And she's trying to change that, which is definitely what's happened with us coming into the Phantom Thieves situation here.
But hey, so
Yeah, she's spoken about her father a number of times, that she looks up to him as a role model of the family. Nothing actually about as a father, mostly about as a role model. Wonder what Sai thinks about it on that side as well. Wonder if there's a little bit of a head-to-head between the two about that.
I see.
well,
quite.
Hey,
I guess that went fairly well. Difficult really to say because Makoto's fairly level-headed for someone going into that sort of counselling. It's difficult really to make a judgment based on what was said there. So what do we have today? Well, Makoto is available, but so is Ryuji. And Ryuji is very close to being done. He is at rank 8 at the moment. This will put it to rank 9. Yusuke is also available, and apparently Makoto isn't available. Oh no, she's offering to go out, isn't she? Yeah, she's offering to study. Don't really need to do that, not with Makoto. So we're going to spend some time with Ryuji. We're going to raise him to rank 9 as a confidant.
Yo. Hey.
Yeah, let's hear him out.
All right, let's go.
And off to get some Monja. Well, we'll do our best not to. Ryuji, did you forget to pay?
Hey.
Looks like we are paying after all. But he's got a text from Takeshi. They're going to try and ditch Yamuchi. And they want to start practicing without him. And they're trying to get the old coach from before Kamoshida back. Good luck to them. So, are you satisfied now? Are you moving on yourself? Because
Actually,
that was my next question. Are you thinking about going back? Because I don't think you should.
nah.
Mostly because you haven't, even though you've got the memories of being together with them, there's still going to be that cloud over you from what happened before, and it's just going to put a little bit of a wedge in it. Wedge between you and the teammates. Let them focus on being the best team they can be. They don't need your... Although you'd be an asset to the team as a runner and likely someone to talk to about it, the past never really goes away, no matter how much you try it. Mistakes can be fixed, the past doesn't change though. So he's decided that he's just going to tread his own path, stick with us, and see where it takes us.
Hey!
Isn't in the same place, but it's a good place. And we agree. Chariot rank 9. Chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. So basically saving the game over, since if we go down, that is game over.
All right.
Not going to stop training, and that you shouldn't. You still got a future ahead of you. Yeah, you're in the Phantom Thieves, but doesn't mean the future is not beckoning.
Wanna head back?
Nikalka and the others, that the track team's officially going to be restored. And they're actually keeping Yamuchi as the advisor for now? That's odd. Congratulations to you though. Because you helped them get back together and under some semblance of normality. Yeah, we'll let them handle their own problems. They've been given that baton. Can they run with it?
You're back.
Yeah, it's pretty late for you, I suppose. Anything newsworthy? No actually, not right now. And you might have noticed there was one from Ryuji there as well. Yeah, we're going to be spending some time with him. Akechi is available. Oya Mishima, the fortune teller. It seems like a good time to study with Ryuji. However, first, we've got a crossword puzzle. So let's play a little. Many students' greatest love. Go here and there. And the sunny season. Well, the sunny season is exactly what's coming up for us soon. In the game. Summer. Go here and there. They're talking about travel. But what is many students' greatest love? Holidays? Close. Summer. Vacation. So the reason why I'm actually studying with Ryuji today, Ryuji is one rank off of Max. However, we can't just go straight into the next one. We need to spend a bit of time with him. And conveniently enough, this is our time with him. So the next time I'm able to talk to him, he will be able to be raised to Max. So let's spend some time with Ryuji. I think this will give 2 notes of reputation. I think we only need the 1, but let's get both anyway. Having a lot of trouble with the questions. Yeah, you're not the smartest person in the world, Ryuji, but you've got a whole lot of heart. As for us, well, we're doing okay. So there's 5 points of knowledge.
Yeah.
And he's going to try as hard as he can.
Wanna head back?
Good luck in your exams, Ryuji. You're going to need them.
Yo.
Haven't we spoken to you enough? Can we speak to other people? No. Ryuji is our first person that joined us. We might as well speak to him. And he's very, very pumped for summer vacation. Kebabs, steaks, hot stuff. Is there anything else? I don't know, vegetables, potatoes, ice cream, cotton candy. But that's in a few days. That's still, I believe it's Sunday that it starts. First up, we've got exams. So if angle C is 28 and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angles of B and E? That is 64.
Ooh, we can do this.
Essay question. Explain the origin of Bullseye. Invented by the famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Zulong, the strategist of Shu. They were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads. We came up with the Bullseye 2 to offer them instead of heads.
Give it up.
Nope, we're doing fine. No break, straight into day 2. What is the name and genus of this organism? The red king crab.
Ooh, we can do this.
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
Remember, these are all based on the questions you've done since between the last exams and this one. How well have you been paying attention to the questions?
Let's get started.
So day 3. What is the English equivalent to the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
And which is the following is another name for the suman noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this.
3 days of exams down. One last one. But this is the knowledge check. There are no questions to answer. The game checks what your current knowledge level is, the questions you've answered during those exams, and it gives you your final grade.
Nice.
So what is our final grade? Well, we'll find out on the 19th. That's when the exams results are.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
Yeah, the 19th is when the exam results are being published. Not everyone seems to be having the same good time as we have, though.
I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too. An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students. Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san. I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure. Don't have anything better to do right now?
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
There would be a lot of backlash. Possibly even turning on that person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right? Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
I think you've got someone specific in mind, and I think I know who. And, well, she does have a lot of pressure on her at the moment, doesn't she? But you're a counsellor. Therapy is your job. Just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Okay, like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart, though?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. Well, as long as they don't affect Monday. Since that's when the fireworks festival is. Time just flied by though, and by what he means with that is, well, we can't actually do anything but sleep. So, next time, we're going to go to sleep. And the 17th of July will come. It's our first Sunday that we might actually be able to go and get some Aljiro and speak to Yoshida in a couple of weeks, because the last Sunday that went past, we didn't have the chance to go out. So, tomorrow, maybe we'll do that. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.
I'll just add this.